for my small little tummy.
You are killing for the slogan effort, take it off the way, right?
Yes, one of it. Another thing, this one contains fiber and it's really sufficient for my body. Yes.
Not only apples have fibers, there is many fibers surrounding us. For example, the plant, the trees, in building also have fibers. For example, in roof, ceiling, and also in cement.
Really?
Okay, actually, natural fibers is the form of hair-like materials that occur in elongated pieces which is similar to pieces of thread. There are many sources of natural fibers according to their uses. Okay, natural fibers may be obtained from plant sources, mineral sources, and also from animal sources. The example of those from plant sources include seed fibers such as cotton, which widely used in textile industry. Besides, there is fruit fibers which known as coir, which extracted from the outer shell of coconuts and usually found in ropes, mattresses, brushes, and even in automobile seats. While for natural fibers from animal sources include wool and silk, which is known as queen of fabrics. And lastly, natural fibers from mineral sources include the asbestos group. Asbestos is the only natural occurring long mineral fiber. There are 6 minerals have been classified under asbestos, including chrysotile, amosite, crocodolite, tremolite, antopholite, and also actinolite.
Good evening. I am Sanulashmi Dhanminiam from BBC News. Crystallite is mineral fiber known as asbestos 1. Crystallite belongs to the serpentine group of mineral, variety of which are found in ultra-basic rock located in many places in the world. Crystallite account for only small percentage of minerals found in these rock types. Crystallite has been known for 2000 years ago, used initially for cremation cloth, oil lamp wicks and other textiles. But it's only in 19th century that crystallite was first mined commercially in the USA, Italy and also in Canada. The color of crystallite is usually white to greyish green, may have to tan coloration. Crystallite fibers can be extremely thin, the unit fiber having the average diameter of approximately 25 nanometer. Over 90% of crystallite used worldwide today in the manufacture of fiber, cement building, construction material, friction material, gadget and certain plastic. Manufacture of this material require the import of only small quantities of fiber, the raw materials being easily available locally. Moreover, the manufacturing technology require little investment, consume the less energy than production of method for completing the product. Thank you.
Really?
That's the information from the news.
It's really new I'm hearing about crystallite. I wonder if they have any chemical and physical property of crystallite. Let me Google first. Not bad. There are really many. Now I will share about that with you both. Hi my friends. Okay, now as I said just now I'll be sharing you information about the physical and chemical properties of the crystallite. First, let's move on to the physical properties of the crystallite. Okay, my dear friends, let me share with you crystallite is made up of what? It is made up of 4 types of element, which is called oxygen, magnesium, silicon and hydrogen. Let's move on to the color of crystallite that are available surrounding us. They are white, grey, green or yellowish in color. Next, the physical state of crystallite that is available around us are in solid and they are very good in flexibility. Okay, now let's move on to the chemical properties of crystallite. Crystallite is formed due to the reaction of hydrothermal. In other words, it is known also as the alteration of olivines and pyroxenes. And then the solubility of crystallite. Actually, it is insoluble in organic and water, but it is soluble in acid and basic. Exposure towards acid lead to breakdown of extruded fibers. Crystallite resistant to an alkaline reaction, so it is very suitable for the manufacture of cement. Next, our crystallite is hydrophilic properties, which it has easily to be wetted. Next, our flammability limit of crystallite is inflammable.
Hi, I'm very glad to be here to giving a briefing about the mechanical properties of the crystallite. The crystallite as a thermal insulator because it has a high endothermic properties. Flexibility is the one of the mechanical properties that will present in the crystallite. Because it have a more flexibility properties compared to the other synthesis products, it shows that the crystallite will more elastic and will have a certain degree of the plasticity. However, the crystallite is very useful in our daily life. It also will have the advantages and disadvantages. It is a natural fire resistant for the ideal for the roofing and the thermal insulated. The hydrophilic and the resistant to the alkaline substances will prefer in the mixing of the cement. Manufacturing lead to the increasing of the lifespan of the product. However, the crystallite will also have a danger to our human health when it is without a proper precaution. So that for those who always exposed to the crystallite can easily diagnosis for a lung cancer and mesothelioma. The mesothelioma is one of the diseases that will define as the real and the asbestos related cancer that will form in our thin protected tissue in our lung and abdomen. So this all the information I'm gonna share with you all. Thank you.
Hey, that's really a very more informative thing that I've learned today. Hence, I have some information as well about crystallite. Their examples. This is the most commonly used form of crystallite of asbestos that we can be found today in roofs, ceilings, walls and floors of homes and businesses. Crystallized asbestos also was used in automobile brake linings, pipe insulation, gaskets and boiler sealers. Okay, from it we can know that crystallite is a type of natural fiber and it has also its pros and cons. But since in our daily life the requirement of crystallite is in high demand for manufacture of cement, so we can take the precaution steps to overcome the disadvantage of crystallite and use the advantage of crystallite for more products in our future.
It's a good suggestion for us. Okay, thank you.
You're
Thank you for
welcome.
the information.
Thanks for your Aisha because you have told something new which we haven't learned previously. As I know, only apple contains fiber, but today I've learned there's a mineral fiber which is known as asbestos. Also, there is a type which is called crystallite.
Yeah, what you guys doing lah?